used to work for this place called Kraft Foods. Kraft Foods. This is authentic. Kraft Foods lab jacket, and I took it with me at one point. And the thing was, as a food scientist, I worked on foods of the future, things you didn't know you liked it. But from your personality profile, I could tell you like years in advance. And Kraft bought Nabisco at one point when I was working with him. And the strange thing is, Nabisco said to Kraft, man, whatever you do whatever you want, just don't fuck with the Oreo, man. Don't fuck with the Oreo. The formula's been perfect for 10, 20, 30, 50 years. It's been perfect. And then Kraft's like, hey Rich, man, can you do something with it? You can make it a little better. You just gotta fuck around with that. I'm like, alright, I can do something. So what I did was I encapsulated this orange flavor. The nice creamy filling of the orange Oreo cookie. And what it did was, when you ate your first orange Oreo cookie, it didn't taste all that good. It tasted like a regular Oreo with a little difference to it. When you eat your second Oreo cookie, the release factor starts kicking in. The little bubbles of orange start breaking in your mouth. When you eat your third orange Oreo cookie, it's perfect. The release factor is at its optimal, and as long as you keep shoving it down your throat, it just tastes amazing. It just tastes amazing. That's what we want you to do. We want you to eat more. But I was there on a Friday morning, and I went out Thursday night. I got hammered. I got trashed at this open mic. And I get there in the morning, and they're making this cheese, but of course it's not really cheese. It's more of a fat matrix. And in this fat matrix, they put this flavor called cheese tang to give it this nice cheesy flavor. And the idea of the whole thing was we could put this in a Triscuit, in a Ritz cracker, and when you eat it, it'll give you this nice cheesy flavor, and it'll like lubricate the esophagus as it goes down. It'll just give you a nice lubrication of the esophagus. So I was there, in the early morning, watching the bats of this stuff just spin around. I got this massive hangover now, and I'm feeling kind of sick, but I couldn't listen to the radio. I couldn't watch anything. All I could do was sing this little song that I wrote at work. It goes something like this. Everybody now.
Happy cheese! Happy cheese! Happy, happy, happy cheese! Cheese! Happy cheese! Happy, happy, happy cheese!
So I'm singing a little song. My boss comes walking in. Hey Richard, how you doing? Pretty good, Rajesh. So what's up, man? Kraft. Well, I've been temping here for about 3 years now. Richard, I hate to tell you this, but there's a new policy from upper management. Any temporary that's been here over 6 months is considered a lawsuit liability. But Rajesh, what does that mean? It means your job will have to be terminated. Terminated? So I'm driving my car, and all I can think about is turning that car around, driving through the front gates, knocking over the vats of happy cheese, running over the scientists in their fucking little white coats, mixing the blood, the guts, and the cheese that's not really cheese, into one big pink lubricating mess. And I looked to my right. To my right was the bag. The very bag that I brought with me to work that day. And in that bag were the pills that I'd stopped taking 6 months before. Thank you. So next song, I was laying in bed. It was the next day. I was out of work. I was unemployed, and I I'm just laying there, you know, I'm wide awake at 6 o'clock in the morning. I want to go back to sleep, but I can't, you know. I'm worried about my life. I'm worried about what I'm going to do, you know. I mean, where am I going to go and stuff. I can't get back to sleep, and I feel like I should be doing something, man. I feel like I should be doing something. And so my little cat, you know, comes up and starts nuzzling me. Little cat starts nuzzling me. I'm like, you know, little cat's got a little stench to him. He's got a little smell. I'm like, you know, maybe I should hose him down. I've never given him a bath, you know. I never hosed him off. So I take the cat and I put him in the bathtub, you know. I turn on the shower, nice and lukewarm. And I start, you know, got the palm olive and I start sudsing him up, you know. I start sudsing him up. And he's trying to run away. He's trying to get out of that bathtub as fast as humanly possible. I got him by the back, scruff and neck, and I'm holding him down. And all of a sudden he starts liking me now. He starts purring. He's digging it for some reason. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Look, he likes it. Look, he likes it. Look, he likes it. You know, this song is about what do you do when nature gets kind of wild? My parents have 8 dogs in their house, you know, 8 dogs. And when one starts barking, they all start barking. When somebody walks in front of the house, they bark. When something drives in front of the house, they bark, you know, they just go nuts. And a friend of mine had this dog, you know, and it had a hold of his shoe, and he was just tearing it apart. You know, and the guy's like, bad dog, man, don't fuck with my shoe. And he takes the shoe and he puts it up somewhere high. And he looks over and the dog's peeing on his jacket, you know, just peeing on his jacket. And that's what happens when nature gets out of control. It's about a man with a pet monkey. Monkey in my suit, monkey, take it up, 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 monkey in my suit, monkey, take it up. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like dogs. I like cats, I like turtles, I like snakes, I like lizards, man. I love lizards. I used to have a pet lizard here in Dragon, you know. I love that thing, you know. He was my best friend for a while, you know. And I got him at this place down in Barrington, Illinois. This place called the Reptile Swap. So you can go in and lizard, snake, turtle, you know, for another one. Just swap it off for something else, man. Everybody there is like really into it. They're all herpetologists and stuff. Reptile swap, everybody go to the reptile swap, reptile swap, reptile swap, everybody go to the reptile swap, reptile swap, reptile swap, everybody go to the reptile swap, reptile swap, reptile swap, everybody go to that reptile swap. Reptile's what you want to do, reptile swap's the place for you. Turtles, snakes, all kind of critters right about the place. Australian dragons, look at the shoe. Puppy dogs, puppy dogs. Reptile swap, everybody. Song about man with a little problem. It's a little different. Everybody has a little something different about him. But this guy, he makes this funky little sound when he walks into some place, you know. Usually after it rains, you know, the floor's all wet, your shoes are all wet, and they make this little squeaky sound. This guy probably makes this sound all the time. Nobody knows why or how he does it, he just does. They call me Mr. Squeaky. Because I squeakies when I walks. They call me Mr. Squeaky. Because I squeakies when I walks. All the girls that hear me coming, and they know when I'm around. They call me Mr. Squeaky. Because I make the squeaky sound. They call me Mr. Squeaky. They call me Mr. Squeaky. They call me Mr. Squeaky. Alright, so as a scientist, you know, things are much simpler, you know. Before I was a scientist, I thought there was magic in the world. There were things I didn't know. There were things that I thought just happened because they happened. But now as a scientist, everything has a reason. There's a wind, there's a tornado, it's a suction, there's a downdraft, there's an updraft. Jesus! You know, it's shit like that. So now everything's spoiled for me, you know. It's like, you know what happens when you think you know everything. It's like, Show. By a conjuring power of the dynamo. Multiple variables predict the future. Swing, dance, jump, silly creature. Consciousness. Fourth dimensional wave. Is it love? Or chemicals in the brain? Attraction. The smell of DNA. Is it love? Or chemicals in the brain? Is it love? Or chemicals in the brain? Attraction? The smell of DNA? Is it love? Or chemicals in the brain? song about life, death, and redemption. When I left my apartment, I was, heading out to work, and I was a little bit late, I didn't have time for breakfast. Went down to the sidewalk on the corner, and I looked down, and there's this little lifesaver on the ground, a little green lifesaver. And on this lifesaver, all these ants, just crawling around this lifesaver. And this little kid comes walking up, holding on to his mom's hand. Lifts up his foot. He lifts up his foot like he's going to step on it, like he's going to crush all these ants in this lifesaver. His mom pulls him away at the last second, just yanks him away, And I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm looking at that lifesaver thinking, should I eat it? Should I step on it?
Maybe I step on you. Maybe I don't. Maybe I step on you. Maybe I don't. Maybe I step on you. Step on you, step on you. Maybe I step on you. Maybe I don't.
So walking home from work, just rained outside. Sidewalk's all wet. All these little worms just crawling across the sidewalk. I'm like, little worm, man. Why don't you ground just hanging out with little wormy friends?
Maybe I step on you. Maybe I don't. Maybe I step on you. Maybe I don't. Maybe I step on you. Step on you, step on you. Maybe I step on you. Maybe I don't.
So I'm in my apartment, go upstairs, open the door. Here comes my little cat, just comes sighing up next to me. Rolls over his back. Looks up at these big green eyes.
Maybe I step on you. Maybe I don't. Maybe I step on you. Maybe I don't. Maybe I step on you. Step on you, step on you. Maybe I step on you. Maybe I don't.
Hey! Yeah!
Woo! Yeah, we're those guys that took that limo from Aurora. This one's for you guys, man, because, when I go into work on Monday, I'm not going to be the same guy I am here. I'm not going to be just hanging out, getting a rich experience, making jokes, having fun. No, I'm going to be somebody else. I'm going to be somebody that everybody thinks they want me to be, I go in, I'm a little hungover, I don't feel like being there. People say, hey, how you doing? I say, well, thank you, I'm fine, how are you? I smile, and I just keep moving along, I've got my work face on, I just keep moving. I got my work face on. Work face on. Work face on. Work face on. Hey there, how are you there? I'm fine. How are you? Got my work face on. Work face on. Work face on. Work face on. Hey there, how are you there? I'm fine. How are you? Got my work face on. Work face on. Work face on. Work face on. Asshole. Dweeb. Dumbass. This is ass. Kiss your ass. Kiss my ass, motherfucker. I got a workday song. Workday song. Workday song. Workday song. Workday song. Na na na. This song about New Year's Eve a few years ago. I was hanging out with some friends, partying pretty good, smoking the old Hobbit leaf. And we decided to go to another party. This other party wasn't too far away. So we just walked through. We just walked to this party. We get there, and this girl had this really good party, this really awesome party. And I'm like, wow, this place is great. And she had this room that was painted all red, all red. And in this room were dolls. I mean, dolls are cool and all, but she had the heads of dolls, just the heads, and they're all mangled and torn apart, and some were sewn back together with twine. It was driving me crazy, man. I had to get out of it. have all those freaky dollheads. These freaky dollheads. It's a new song. It's about a dream I had. I had this dream when I was walking down this hallway with friends that I go to the open mic with. And we were just trying to find a way out, and the doors on either side was all white. It reminded me of something out of the Matrix kind of. And like when I opened the door, there's something in it, just lots of it. Lots of something, and we were trying to find our way out. It was that, man. We were looking at it. Each doorway was something unusual. This was full of skateboards. This was full of cheese. This was full of snakes. And this room is full of robots! This was full of bullets. This was full of glasses. This was full of snakes again. And this room is full of robots! This was full of bankers. This was full of cops. This was full of money. And this room is full of robots. Girlfriends. My first girlfriend was a lawyer, you know. She was in law school. My second girlfriend, she was a Japanese major. My third girlfriend, ironically, was actually Japanese because we were current events. My girlfriend after that was into heavy metal. You know, this is about the girlfriend I haven't had yet. You know, this is about girlfriend number 8. Hanging out with number 8, having fun. I'm feeling great. I'm hanging out with the number 8. Hanging out with number 8, you're having fun. Make no mistake, you're hanging out with number 8. Hanging out with number 8. Having fun. I'm feeling great. I'm hanging out with the number 8. Hanging out with number 8. You're having fun. Make no mistake, you're hanging out with the number 8. Hanging out with number 8. Smoking a J and getting big time. Hanging out with the number 8. Man, I used to like I do longboarding, you know, for fun, and for a while there I was smoking a lot of weed, you know, smoking a lot of weed, and I get on my longboard, and I go cruising to the bar, and I go cruising to the bar on my longboard, just really stoned, you know, and it's kind of fun, it was kind of bizarre, and I felt like I was on another world, I felt like I was in another world. A song called Skateboard Rocket Starship. Skateboard skateboard, rocket, starship. Skateboard, rocket, starship. Sunlight, lizard, planet, mountain, ice. Skateboard, rocket, starship. Skateboard, rocket, skateboard, rocket, starfish.
Sure.
Thank you.
Hey!
Video games, you know, people are like freaking out because they think video games cause violence in kids, you know, and shit like that. I'm like, no way, man, no way. If video games cause violence, you know, people would be going into people's houses and smashing their furniture, looking for coins to shoot out and crap, man. They'd be jumping around trying to look for mushrooms and stuff. It doesn't work that way. People just don't do that shit. Thank you.
Hey!
Slow it down just a little bit. This is about my friend Paul. He's a goth guy. He lives in Iowa, a small town in Iowa. Unfortunately, he's the only goth in the town. You know, there are no other goths, and everybody makes fun of him and shit. You know? But he knows who he is, and he knows what he likes. You know, he's into the Front 242 and shit like that, and the Cure. But that's, you know, that's a small town for him. Isn't it obvious? I'm the only goth in town. Not athletic at all. Not into intramural basketball. So don't call me this cat or Dracula. My name isn't Johnny Mour, call me Vlad. Or call me the only goth in town. This is who I am now. The only goth in you can wash your clothes, but how do you wash your brain, man? How do you get that shit out of your ass? There's got to be some way to do it. Brainwash. Brainwash. Out of it, mind. Brainwash. Drugs. 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 Brainwash. Brainwash. Out of it, mind. Brainwash. Baseball bat. Baseball bat. Shock the skull. Shock the skull. Shock the skull. Shock the skull. Brainwash. Brainwash. How did it mind? Brainwash. Oh my god. 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 Orgasm. Brainwash. Brainwash. How did it mind? Brainwash. Think about soap. 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 So I'm on computers. I work with computers. I go home and I play with computers. I stare at the screen all day long on my phone, in my car. Oh wait, I'm supposed to look at it. Wait. Again. Is my friend? What? Fun. Again. Entry. Again. My computer is my phone.
Yay!
My first girlfriend was a lawyer, you know, she was in law school, and she dumped me, man. She dumped me hardcore. She was the first girlfriend I ever had. And yeah, I was in college when I had my first girlfriend. I was a slow guy. I was a gymnast for a lot of years. When you're a gymnast, you really don't do anything except for gymnastics, you know. And, so after gymnastics was over, I started dating. And she dumped me, and I freaked out, man. I was at home. I was crying. I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to just tell her something, you know. And I was drinking this tequila. You know, I was just doing shot after shot after shot of tequila. I must have done half that bottle. And I figured, oh, I gotta go tell her. I gotta go talk to her. So I ran 2 miles, drunk run. I couldn't feel my feet. I could only see barely in front of me. But I just flew there. I don't know how I got there, but I did. I knocked on the door. She answered the door. And she said, hey, what are you doing here? And she had this guy with her, you know, behind her that was hanging out with her. I'm like, oh, nothing, you know. I was just in the neighborhood and I thought I'd say hi. You know. So I said I was a head on a stick, you know. I never make anything in my life. I'm a head of stick. I'm a head of stick. You think I'm sick? I'm a head of stick. I'm a head of stick. I'm a head of stick. You can call me rich, you can call me dick. I don't care. I'm a head of stick. I'm a head of stick.
Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, these are my last 2 songs. This first song is about when I used to live in Naperville, Illinois. Yes, I grew up in the suburbs down in Naperville, near Aurora. And I had this nice apartment, nice room actually, nice room. And in my room, there was this closet. In this closet was this little hole in the wall, And in this hole in the wall was this little attic space I could crawl into, and I could crawl in there. This little girl I went to school with, I always fantasize about tweaking her up in my little hole in the wall where no one could find me, no one knows I was, and just hanging out with her. Welcome to my crawl space. Welcome to my crawl space, baby. You're so cute with your tight little braids. You're the hottest girl in the 4th grade. Slide on into my crawl space. Welcome to my crawl space, baby. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being such an excellent audience. One last song for you guys. It's about something I love to do. It's about getting out there, riding the concrete, you know, doing the ollie, doing that kind of stuff. It's a song about skateboarding. Skateboarding, skateboarding, I wanna go. Skateboarding, skateboarding, I wanna go. Skateboarding, hell yeah. Skateboarding, skateboarding, I wanna go. Skateboarding, oh yeah. Concrete waves! Skateboarding. I wanna go, whoa, skateboarding. Oh yeah. Kick-ass show. Let's keep our bodies and drink some more! One more time, let's experience. This is a fun up in Caravan. Unfortunately, we started so late, Ladies and gentlemen, I have free CDs. You want to see you come and see it, please. Thank you very much. I think he blew his musical load. I don't think he has anything left for